So have you ever been lost? I don't mean like in a store or in a highway somewhere. I mean like in life. See, it's one thing if your navigator's glitching and there's an accident on the highway and you got to take the detour and you don't know where you are. That's frustrating. But you know where you need to be. But lost, that's entirely different. It's not just where you are, it's also who you are. See, this is why Saru has this fight with his girlfriend, because it's not just about finding a family, it's about finding himself. And you can't share yourself with someone when you don't even know what that is. See, here's the problem. Saru could just go on with his life and forget about it, but he can't. And that's hard. It's like you have everything you need, but you have nothing at all. You got food, clothing, shelter, people in your life, a promising future. Man, you got disposable income, right? But even with all of that, there's something missing. You have everything you need, but you're still lost. See, I think all of us can relate to that on some level. When we feel lost, the temptation is to ignore it, move on. Look, you got everything you need, just get on with life. But Saru doesn't. He can't. He becomes a seeker. He quits his job. He pulls back from his relationships. He obsesses over his search for his family because he knows the rest of it means nothing until you find out who you are. And so we see this transition from lost to seeker, and a persistent seeker. He keeps on looking. Saru doesn't just accept it. You know, there are many of us who feel lost. Maybe we aren't where we thought we would be in life at this point, or we really don't know who we are deep down. Or maybe we feel like we're far from God, but instead of seeking, we look to escape or entertain ourselves or distract ourselves. We choose to ignore it. We busy ourselves in the busyness of life. You know what we do? We become comfortably lost. Our distractions, they comfort us. A little binge drinking here, a little overworking there, lose yourself in the responsibilities of your job, or maybe we distract ourselves with the pursuit of things. You know, the symbols of wealth and confidence, like cars, clothes, shoes, jewelry. And you know, it's funny, sometimes it gets sneaky. Distractions sometimes cloak themselves in accomplishment, like education, pursuit of degrees and titles. But deep down, we know that we're lost and that there's something we should be seeking. That, to me, is the heartbeat of this movie. Seeking when you could just give up and just make the best of being lost. Now, there's this cryptic little saying of Jesus found in the Sermon on the Mount, and he's talking about a bunch of things, but then he just comes out and says this. He says, keep on asking, and you'll receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. Everyone who seeks finds. And to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened. Now look, I guess Jesus could have said, you know, knock on a bunch of doors, see what opens up, and if nothing happens, just go with it. But he doesn't. He says, keep on asking, keep on seeking, keep on knocking. See, seeking, it's in the persistence. Some of us have felt this feeling of being lost, but we gave up looking because it was too hard, or maybe distraction felt like a better use of time. It isn't. If you're lost, and if you've felt that way for a while now, you need to find home. And there is a way home. Look, we are all lost, myself included. And the beauty of it is that we've been found by the only one who's able to find us. At some point, we just had the ability to say, I'm lost, and I want to come home.